Samson, know what time it is. Real talk, no cap, straight facts. Back again, this time hitting rock bottom. Now, boom. Hitting rock bottom could be the best thing that ever happens to you. Hitting rock bottom can be a blessing. Now, if we look at Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Now, Maslow's hierarchy of needs is basically a theory that Maslow created about motivation, human motivation. So boom, he basically says there are 5 levels of motivation. You have to fulfill the bottom level of the pyramid before moving on to the top level. So at the bottom level, you have physiological needs. Your physiological needs are your basic needs. So that's water, that's being able to breathe, that's food, that's maintaining homeostasis. Those are the basic needs that every person needs to fulfill. Those needs are vital for survival. Then at the second level, you've got security and safety needs. And this is basically people wanting control and order within their lives. Once you've got your physiological needs patterned, then you want to protect that. So you got your safety and security needs. That's second level. So this covers financial security, health and wellness. So things like finding a job, health insurance, all that covers like security needs. You understand? We need money to survive. So together, your physiological needs and your safety and security needs make up your basic needs. Those 2 levels are intertwined. Every person has a motivation to fulfill those needs. Now at level 3, you've got social needs. So this includes things like love, acceptance, and belonging. Now at this level, humans normally need emotional relationships. They say that we're social creatures. Do you understand? We weren't meant to be alone. Humans weren't made to be alone. So these emotional needs are normally fulfilled or can be fulfilled through, friendships, romantic relationships, your social clubs, community groups, them type of things. So in order to avoid depression, loneliness, anxiety, people need that. They need those relationships. They need an emotional relationship in their life. Now at the level above that, the 4th level, you've got esteem needs. And this is basically you want to feel valued and respected by the people you have at level 3, the people you've built an emotional relationship with, your family, your friends, in your community groups. You want to feel valued and respected by those people. Do you get it? You want to feel appreciated by them. People need to feel valued by other people, or at least valued by the people they care about. I will go into self-esteem in another video. So level 3 and level 4 are what you call psychological needs. So you have your social needs and your esteem needs. Those 2 together make up your psychological needs. Those needs need to be fulfilled. Those are what motivates you after you've fulfilled your physiological needs. Now above that, at the top of the pillar, you've got self-actualization. And this is basically personal growth. You want to be the best version of yourself. That's what everyone's after. Or everyone that I know, that's what everyone's after. Personal growth. Now boom. Even myself, I can see how the pyramid played out in my life. Now boom. What Christ says actually flips everything on its head. We've got it all backwards. Christ says, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and his righteousness, and all things will be added unto you. So boom. What that basically says is, flip that pyramid on its head. Christ also says, don't even worry about your basic needs because he will fulfill them. Don't worry about what you're eating or drinking tomorrow. Boom. So you don't even have to worry about that. Those will come. What you're supposed to do first is seek God first. You want to build a relationship with God first, and then your needs will come. You will have a sense of self. That self-actualization, personal growth should be the bottom pillar. And it's easier to start that when you're young because you're not worrying about, fulfilling your physiological needs or your, psychological needs. Because you're not really worried about fulfilling your physiological needs because hopefully you got parents that are looking after that. Do you understand? So you can actually focus on building a relationship with God. That pressure is not there. Do you understand? And once you've built your relationship with God, everything will come. Everything will come because it will direct your psychological needs. Do you get it? The relationships that you form, your sense of self-esteem, your self-esteem issues, trust me, all of it will be aligned. It will be patterned very quickly. You need to build. So self-actualization, building a relationship with God should be paramount. That's the first thing you should do. That should be at the bottom of the pyramid. That should be your foundation. That should be your core. Because when everything gets stripped away that you've worked for, the normal way, which is what a lot of people do, which is what I even done, yeah. When everything got stripped away from me, I lost everything. I just wanted to die, yeah. I wanted to die because I'm thinking, how am I going to rebuild all of this again? Do you understand? Losing everything was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. Because if I didn't, I wouldn't be where I am now. I had to lose everything because I would have been comfortable. Like I said, if you haven't watched Spiritual Awakening, watch it. But boom, this is how hitting rock bottom can be a blessing in disguise. When you set your foundation and your sense of self in the Most High, in Christ, everything will come afterwards. Your life will be a lot more structured. And if you lose everything, if you lose everything because your sense of self is hidden in Christ and in Christ, that's your foundation, things can be taken away from you and it won't matter. You won't feel like death. You won't feel like dying. You'll still be alive. You'll still be a person. You'll still have that sense of self-worth and self-esteem. So boom, like I say all the time, many men are still living in the matrix, bro. You've got everything backwards. We've got everything backwards. We're being told a lie. It's all cap. Set Christ and the Most High as your foundation. Self-actualization at the bottom. Foundation of your pyramid. Your psychological needs will be taken care of. And then your physiological needs, your basic needs will come on top. Trust me, that's how it works. That's how it's supposed to work. This is truth I'm telling you right now. So heed this. Once you've got your relationship with the Most High patterned, everything else will just flow naturally. Your psychological needs will be taken care of. And then your basic needs, your physiological needs will just come. And you'll be under divine favor. Everyone wants divine favor. You'll be blessed. Blessed beyond you can imagine. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all things will be added unto you. It sounds foreign, it sounds backwards. But like I said, we've been told a lie. It's all cap what we've been taught. The sooner you do this, the earlier you can do this, the more success you will have. Trust me. I'm learning it late. Yeah. But I had to go through that process. Yeah. I had to go through a process. Like I said, I was already at the stage where I'm doing self-actualization. Physiological needs and my psychological needs were taken care of. You understand? I had to lose everything. I lost all my money. I lost my relationships. I lost my career. Do you understand? Everything taken away from me. And I felt like checking out. Yeah, didn't want to exist no more. Didn't want to be here no more. Yeah? But I found Christ. I found the Most High. That's my foundation now. everything else is coming, everything else is flowing naturally. And psychologically, mentally, I'm in the best place that I've ever been. Do you understand? And my basic needs, they're being fulfilled. That's how it works. Hitting rock bottom can be the best thing that ever happened to you. You have to accept it and you have to seek truth. You have to find it. Being gaslit was the best thing that ever happened to me due to all the mental structures that I've built in my head over the years. All of that got torn down. If you watch Spiritual Awakening, you'll understand there were times throughout the year where I could have still remained in control and locked things off, and I would be nice. I would still be asleep, by the way, though. Certain things had to happen the way they happened. Do you get me? For me to be in this place and actually seek God first. So boom, hitting rock bottom, hidden blessings. Samson, know what time it is. Real talk, no cap, straight facts.